You're not going to introduce me first?
Oh yeah,
That's
this
so
is
rude.
Iris.
Literally, like every time.
This is Iris. She's my girlfriend, and she'll be helping out with the code a bit today. Oh, what do you want to say?
Nothing. I don't know. Hello.
Okay. So we have a pretty fun ticket to start with. The flamethrower, we want to hide the burnt player. So
Okay.
I think that was Josh's suggestion. Let's show it so people know. what
Hide
we're
as
talking
in,
about.
like, what?
So
You're
like-
not telling them who the role is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let's say I burn player 2, and you also attack player 2, and you also attack player 2. So then this player will get eliminated, but then we do review like what the character is. So we want to hide that.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a front end.
Have you decided
Issue.
on what it's going to look like?
It'll just be the anonymous bear. So like play again. So we'll have the X over this.
Okay.
So actually, no, wait. I think it's a backend. Yeah, it is a backend issue. So when we go, it's this file, to the next day, there is code that hides what the player is somewhere over here. So there's some over here. I have to read it. So like, let's see. If we open up our browser tools, and then let's burn player 1. Right. And we'll get data back, not show road tools, but the next thing. Next day, we see in the data, we have game day 3, which is index 2, and the player 0, which is player 1. And we see character, Zombears. So this should be hidden.
Mm-hmm.
If that's hidden, then the front end will display the silhouette. So we don't actually need to touch the front end code at all. We just need to change the back end code.
Okay.
And I think where we handle if a player is eliminated, then we will show what character they are. So this is the section for quarantine, but what about eliminated?
No, I think you just missed it.
No, this is a different.
Oh.
This is saying if flamethrower, then eliminate that player. But we want something else. Player updated status. No, it's not it either. So send game. Send game. The function send game handles whether we hide or not. So we'll go to definition. In here, hide players info. That's where we want to go. Okay. So blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, this is it. So if the player is eliminated, we return the player, but we don't hide their title and ability or group. So we want to hide everything basically. So not, so we want to hit this code instead of this code. And to do that, we need to keep track of if the player is burnt, then do the last else. So we want to skip the first. Oh, that's important to note. Then skip the first block and do the last else if block. So right now we're returning everything. We're not hiding any character information. But if we bring ourselves to this piece of code, then we will hide the group and the title and ability. So we need to put some kind of marker on the player to indicate that they got burned. To do that, we should start with the schema, which is like how the database reads information. Game. And right now, actually, let's start with types. So like right now, the character has, no, not character, the player has effects. So stunned, frozen, I didn't do yet, but we can add an effect here saying burn. And if the player's effect is burnt, then we will not hide. I know, wait. Yeah, then we will hide their character information. So player over here, status is string, that's fine. So let's take it care. Oh, we should probably also make a separate branch so that we can encapsulate our work. What number? A77. Okay. And now we can go back to next day. And this is where we add that effect of burnt onto the player. So there's a function that says check tools, yeah, here. So if Inferno Flamethrower, then player.status equal eliminated. But wait, go back. Oh, we're talking about effects, not status. So next day. So player updated effects push because it's an array. So then we can now keep track of this information. It's on the player. So when we go to the helper where we hide information here, then we could say player status equal eliminated and player dot effects includes burnt. And having the exclamation means opposite, so player effects does not include burn. And this should be one thing, and this is separate. And then we come down here and say, player dot effects includes burn. Over here, we do want the positive side, not the opposite side. So if the player is burnt, then we want to hide the character. Let's test that. So let's burn player 1.
Wait, I
Oh,
think you're
no.
on the wrong.
Huh?
This is the Zombears page. Go to the other window. There.
Oh, okay. So let's look at the data. Why did that end up looking like that? We're halfway there. You can't tell what it is. Last day, player 0. Characters no, titles no, abilities no. That is what we want. But what's going on here? So, oh, it's trying to look for an image of null and undefined. Looks like front end code. So we do have to go to the front end. Okay, I think this is wrong. No, this is wrong. Yeah. So that's player list. And looking at HTML, it is where we have card icon effect eliminated. Card icon effect. So this is the one spot. So somewhere around here, we are trying to display something that's not correct. Card icon effect. What about card icon itself? What is card icon? Card icon. Okay, so it's one of these. Something's wrong here. We are trying to do the image. No, not that one. Over here, we are trying to do the image character and title, which is null and null. So this is the problematic code. If game not winner status, status equal eliminated and player dot effects includes, it should be opposite, burn, so not includes. Oops. And then this should be here. And then when the types on the front end, we need to add burn. I think that will solve the problem. Is that red? It's unassignable to stun frozen. Okay, there's lagging. So it will not hit this block, so it'll hit this block, which will show a silhouette. So that should fix it. Burn player 1. Oh, notice there's a countdown now over here.
Yeah. Damn, 280 seconds?
It's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. Looks good. That's a done deal.
Your counter doesn't stop once you've already...
Restart it.
Why did it restart?
It's a new day.
Oh, already, okay.
Let's see, so get that feature effect, yes, that's hide burn player character info. Push right ahead. And check out which A77, A77, hide burn player, and git commit feature. What did I say? Tools. and head to front end. So this is for the back end. This is for the front end. Clause number 77. And review our code. We're pushing the effect of burnt. I'm adding a question mark for sanity check. What is this? This is a comment. Hey, we'll probably want to delete that. And we're saying if the status is eliminated and the effect does not include burn, then review the player's character information. Otherwise, if the character is either there or is a spectator or the player effect includes burn, then we want to hide everything about the character. And let's see, that looks okay. Okay, so I just want to remove the comment. And that was here. Okay, and then front end was pretty short. We're saying player status eliminated and does not include burn. Then show the player, not like this, the player's image. Since we don't have that information, we shouldn't do this, right? And then that's it. Because then we'll fall into the next thing, which is a silhouette. Okay, okay. Just gonna do some checks. In the meantime, we can look at the next thing. Delete game if older than 1 hour inactive. I'll have to do some research on how to do that. Mongoose. Find it is go.
Just working with dates. You don't really need dates, do you?
And the date's also the time.
Oh.
So, I don't know how it's going to work. Actually, I could find out. So, we have our database. Let's open that up. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do something like this.
What is that?
GTS stands for greater than
Oh.
LTE less than. So I'm gonna have to do something like less than now subtract 1 hour.
What?
So like if the time now, let's open up this.
How does the computer know the time?
Oh,
Or like
the
your code
computer?
know the time?
The computer just knows what time it is all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like that is the time in I forgot what's it called, ISO.
It's just built into the code?
Yeah. I mean, like, how do you think the laptop knows it's 8:58 p.m.?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes the laptop's wrong. I did, like, remember my old MacBook? The time was always wrong.
So what is 1 day in milliseconds? No, I don't want 1 day. I want 1 hour.
Why do you have to go through milliseconds?
I think I do. I'm not entirely sure. What is that 6 zeros?
It's been a while. I don't remember.
Let's see. I've written out. Yes, that is what I think I've written out.
I'm pretty sure that's like what, high school math?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
okay. It's
yeah,
like
that's how it
6
works.
places.
Yeah, so you move the decimal over 6 spots. Okay. So we want new date subtract 36 1 2 1 2 3. So that is essentially 1 hour ago.
Okay. So that is the backend?
What? No. Oh, this is just a browser. This is just, I'm doing like, it's like a scratch pad, what I'm doing right now.
Oh, I see.
So if we want to, oops. Actually, one thing at a time, let's merge this first.
The computer's burning my eyes.
It's too bright. Dark mode.
I should tear it up a little bit.
This is why I like. Because then when dark, then I could have dark mode. But then when it's bright out, I have to turn on light theme, and then that burns my eyes.
Why can't you have it on dark mode?
Dark mode and light, you can't see anything. So then I have to turn on light theme.
But I mean, it's not like this
And
room is that bright.
Light theme hurts.
Yeah, but our room is not that bright.
During the daytime, it's quite bright.
Oh. Oh my god. Why doesn't this have dark mode? I would think GitHub would have dark mode.
Maybe they do.
I'm like pretty sure that sounds like something that should be inobvious.
A78. Delete game if ordered in 1 hour. Inactive. Okay. Get your branch A78. Delete game if ordered if more than 1 hour inactive.
Can they even hear you talk?
Oh, I don't know.
You're just like, and also.
So this is this file, I think. So I guess we have options. So like I could make the check on anytime someone connects to the game, or I could make the check on anytime someone disconnects from the game, or I could make it on an interval where I just check every hour.
I guess it would be when someone disconnects from the game. Because if you're doing when someone connects from the game, they could be playing for a couple hours, and then would that affect it?
Well, I think the decision could be made by looking at this file. Send game list. Okay, so game list is, what is it? All the games that are not deleted. So actually it would make sense to do it right here. So what I'll do is instead of do a find, I'll do find and update. Oh, that's find one and update. I'll find all and update. Maybe there is, but I would do like a find and update where I could do two things at once. I'll delete the games that are more than 1 hour inactive, and I'll return the games that aren't deleted.
Huh.
So like, I'll update the database with delete the games that are that have been inactive for too long, and then I'll return the new data, which is like the games that are currently active. So I can do it in one location.
Why do you have to return the data? I don't understand.
That's how I return means like assign it to this variable that I can then send to the front end. Return is like another way of saying get. So I'm going to get this information.
Okay.
Well, actually give. So I'm going to give that information to this variable, and then I'm going to give this variable to the front end.
Sure. I don't know. My brain is so fuzzy right now.
Oh.
I think my fever is kind of getting worse.
Oh, then do you want to go to sleep?
No. I think it's just being in front of the screen.
Oh,
Just making my fever worse.
Be in front of the screen.
I want ice cream. I want something cooling. Why does your thing say restream?
That's the name of the thing that I'm using to stream.
Oh.
It's a watermark. Is this streaming? Okay, it is.
Yeah, I saw the restream. I'm like, wait, did it end?
So like,
There's two people watching.
There are? Oh yeah.
Hello, viewers.
So what am I doing right now? So I'm trying to see if I could use this update menu to do what I need. I think it'll work. Update menu. So we want BT last active. So what is it? Less than? I think less than. Less than. Date now subtract 3,600,000 milliseconds.
Why is it less than?
So like, let's say the time now is make it up 5, right? So that's the time now. So 1 hour ago would be, is that subtract 3 million. So maybe something like 5, 4, no, 5, 2, something like that. So like that would be 1 hour ago, and this is now. So if we say look for everything that is less than this, then that is stuff that is over an hour ago.
And then you're just gonna see if it's active or not. To determine if you're gonna delete it.
No. So everything is active, but keeping track of when were they last active. So if their last active value, like we see the database here, if their last active value is over an hour ago, then we're going to delete it. Last updated, not last active. So if this value is over an hour ago, then we're going to change this from null to the time now. So like this one's already deleted, so it's not a good example, but the ones that are active, this will say null, which means no value. So let's see, we will change deleted to now. And this was the last. Yeah. Actually, I need to do this in 2 lines because then that's going to update, but then I need to get. So,
my brain is not functioning, babe.
Oh.
I don't need to sit here.
Okay.
It's like nothing is penetrating my head right now. Can people actually write in your chat?
I think so.
If you're watching, say hi in the chat.
It feels inefficient, but let's see if it works. So I'm saying update all the things that are has not been updated for at least an hour to DT deleted now, and also last updated would be now.
Last updated as in what? Like it's understanding something as being updated when you're in it?
So like anytime anyone does something, it'll update the time. Like if someone votes, it'll update the time. If you go to the next day, it'll update the time.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, that'll do it. And then after we update, then we get all of the games where they're not deleted. Okay. So actually, it's already gone. Yeah, so like they all got updated just now because those were all stale games. So this code
But
is
they're
working.
not an hour old.
They're like several days old.
Wait, didn't you just make a bunch of games to test?
Those were deleted by everyone leaving the game. So like, well, I could test it by dropping the 3,600,000 to like something smaller. We could say 1,000, which is 1 second. No, that's too long. Let's do 60,000, which is 1 minute. And then create a game and wait 1 minute. Actually, that's too long. Let's do 30,000 for 30 seconds. This is not connected. I don't think the front end is on. Yeah, the front end is not on. Wait, what's happening? The front end is running. Is the backend running? Oh, there's an error. Oh, this is not a thing. LTE. Am I using it wrong? I think your eyes were hurting.
You just have to say bye.
Oh.
Bye. I'm sick, so I'm gonna leave now.
Okay. Do you want to heat up some food for you? You're hungry?
I don't know. Oh, I actually feel like I have to chill right now.
Let's see. So LTE. So we're finding the things. Oh, okay. So the key comes first, and then the LTE. So let's swap that. Let's LTE. Okay. So that was, what was that? This is current player, so I just connected. I'm gonna make a game. There's the game. I'm gonna refresh the page and wait for it to get deleted. If we wait 30 seconds, it should get deleted. We could also look in the database. So there are 50. Okay, so I think probably this one. Shaky teal buzzard. Yep. So last updated is 2:14:30. And I'll go back. Last update 2:14:30. Okay, so it should get deleted right about now. So if I were to connect to the server and a new player, it should be empty. It is empty. Okay, cool. So it got deleted. And we can also verify that in our database. Whoops. Here, refresh. This DT deleted should have a value. DT deleted has a value. Perfect. 2:15:20. Okay. It's working as intended. Nice. So we could commit this. Commit. Fix. Oh, we don't want to do 30 seconds though. We wanted an hour. So it's 360,110. Yep, that's 3,600,000. Okay, save. Get that again. Commit fix. Yes, game list. Delete. Game if more than 1 hour inactive. Source mesh profile, so I can use my alias and then get push origin head. And this is number 78. Let's look at this again. Game update menu, last updated, less than date now, subtract 1 hour. Change it to last updated date now and DT deleted date now. And we're doing what we were doing before. We get the games where it's not deleted. Okay, it's good to go. Closed it though by accident. So let's open that up again. And merge it. Sweet. Next item on the list. If tie, attack none. Oh, that one's a little tricky. Also, why is this still open? Oh, I probably didn't link it. Close. If tie, attack none. Let's see. So if we go create a new game. And let's say I defend number 2, you attack number 3, and you attack number 2. Technically, this is a tie because a defense vote does not count, but it still proceeded to the next day because the front end is not aware that a defense vote does not count. So we need to teach it that. Okay, so this is a front end ticket. Let's go back to master on API. And on web, we want to check out new branch and call it 164 if tie attack none. 164 tie attack none. And this, I think, is happening in game container file. So somewhere we handle the next day. Yeah. Update, I believe. Yes. Okay. So if game.winner tie, so what we need to fix, the underlying problem, is it doesn't know that there's a tie. So over here, top tie, player votes most voted option. So most voted option is misleading because you could have 2 votes like we did earlier, but it's really 1 vote. So let's see how we're counting most voted option. If player.votes.length. Oh, we're just going off of length. That's not good. So let's look at some data. So game, our actual current player. Votes is empty right now, but let's vote for myself so we can see something. We lost the WebSocket connection, so we have to make a new game. Okay, so let's defend 2, attack 2, attack 3. Okay, so we have some data here. Click the wrong thing. Payload, game, days. Let's say player index 1, players, and yeah, so that's yesterday, and then the middle player, and the votes. So we're saying length right now, so we're just counting these 2, but instead of length, we could do a filter where the tool is hidden though. Oh, not good, not good. But then we do show vote tools here, so the tool shouldn't be hidden at the point when we're calculating the number of votes. So I think we can do a filter on the tool where, I need a kind of like a group or something saying it's defense. Okay, cool. It already has it. So we can do a filter where the tool group is not defense, and then a dot length. So we'll calculate all the votes that are not group defense. Because then if you're defending someone, it shouldn't count towards an attack. Okay. So we come here and player.votes.filter. What is this?
Cheese.
Oh. How old is this cheese?
No, it's fine.
Oh. Okay.
Does it taste like cheese?
Kind of just tastes cold. Doesn't taste like anything.
What? No, it definitely tastes like something. Take a bigger bite.
Me.
Does it taste like cheese?
Sure. Why?
I don't know. I can't decide if I like it or not.
Oh.
It's the vegan cheese.
The what cheese?
The vegan cheese.
Oh. It's okay. So we'll filter vote and vote dot group not equal to what we're saying is does not exist on type of vote. Is that true? So we have a vote tool, right? Vote dot tool dot group vote dot tool dot group. And so what we're saying here is we want to calculate the player, how many votes that player has, where the vote. That doesn't make sense actually. Hold on. So vote dot tool or so vote dot tool is non-existent, or vote dot tool dot group equals defense. So like for example, if I hold on, vote dot tool dot group. No, actually no, it was right the first time. Okay, so if the vote is not a defensive vote, then we will include it in our calculation. That's all. Let's test it out. Okay, so shield, attack, and attack. So this should be a tie, but we'll see about that. It didn't tie. So let's do some console logging and see what's up. So most voted option. Oops. Wrong thing. This one. And what about most voted option? Most voted option .count. What is, oh, okay. So I actually want to know this also. For each player, most voted option, if player.votes.length, oh, that's also not good because we want this. So maybe we should make a variable here. Const, player votes offensive. Player votes attacking. And also here, if player votes. Okay, makes sense enough. Whoops, wrong thing. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's start this and test it out. This should be a defense, and this will be an attack on 2, and this will be an attack on 3. So let's see, most voted option is 2. That went through. Okay, so most voted option is 2. The count is 1, so that's correct. And now the count is 0 because it went to the next day. Okay, so if the count is 1, why did it proceed? Because then this was also a count of 1. But also momentarily, the count was 2. So the count was 2 until we show the vote tools, because then we reveal that one of them is a shield. So then that makes sense why it dropped to 1. But then we proceeded to the next day. So maybe we proceed to go to the next day before show vote tools happens. When does show vote tools happen? Show vote tools. Okay, so right here. If vote count triple equals 3, then we're gonna show vote tools. When do we do next day? Next day. Handle next day. Probably should have marked show vote tools. So this is 237. Oh, but vote countdown triple equals 0. The other one was vote countdown triple equals 3. So that has to happen first, and then this will happen. Like a whole 3 seconds later. Show vote tools. Vote count. Oh, it's right next to each other. Perfect. So if vote count equals 3, then show vote tools. If vote count greater than 0, subtract 1. That makes sense. If vote count is 0, then we want to get the next day. But between getting the next day and knowing the tools, I wonder what is the tie. So so I suppose we could find out by console logging this state.tie. I believe it's called tie. Yes, it is. Okay, and that is an array with name and count. So let's see it. Okay, so we have tie is empty, tie is empty, count is 2, count is 1, tie is still empty. Why is tie empty? That's probably the bug. Okay, so we need to figure out why tie is empty. Game container, probably component did update. Okay, so we have top tie here. Top tie, players for each player, total player, dot length. Okay, so same problem as over here. We need to know not the entire vote's length, but only the votes where there is no tool with a group of defense. So we need to put this also in here. And then anywhere where we're saying player.votes.length needs to change to this. Let's do it again. Defend 2, attack yourself, attack 3. So looking at our logs, we have countdown 1, tie is still empty. That's not good. Okay, let's go back and see why. Most voted option. Player attacking, total player votes. Top tie equals copy of tie. So most voted option dot count, which is correct. If voting the same and brief today, votes on app, vote, voter name, string, vote, voter name is voting same false. Player votes attacking triple equals most voted option dot count. Player votes attacking greater than 0 top tie equals that. So I want to know what top tie is. Actually, let's put it in here and we could say in the if block. And then on outside to see if it doesn't happen. Most voted option, I'm going to keep logging that, but I don't want to know about this .state.tie. It's not here. So let's see. Okay, let's defend 2, attack 2, attack 3. So right now we have top tie. Top tie is, here's a tie. Okay, so top tie has 2 things in it. Count 1 and count 1, 2, and 3, that's correct. but yet we go to the next day. So somewhere else there's a problem. Whatever is handling next day, because top tie is correct. Let's go to component did update. Top tie is good. Oh, did we say top tie in the if block? Do we see that? Top tie in the if block. Yes, that did happen. Okay. What is player votes attacking? Okay, so for each player, data player, most voted option, and then we go through it again and say if anyone else matches most voted option, top tie is that. Wait. That might be a. Okay. So what do we do with top tie? Yeah. So it's village mode, so we don't care about that. Top tie, previous state tie, land, fifth tie, same. Tie for each vote. Index F is tie the same, previous state tie index name equal vote name. I'm not sure what that's doing. If we're voting the same, tie the same, total player votes, set state, top tie. Oh, I don't think we're setting state. Let's put a console log in here. Actually, let's just do this. And delete this, and delete that. Okay. Shield you, attack you, attack you. Okay, so indeed the set state did not happen. So something about this needs to change. Is voting the same? Is tie the same? I mean, not the same, but not the same. And total player votes greater than 0. And total player votes equals votable players minus top time most greater equal to most voted option count greater. So I don't know, one of these things are wrong, I think. How do we calculate this? Is voting the same? Oh, stringify players index votes dot map vote dot voter name players index votes dot map. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I found a bug. So we need to account for if vote dot tool dot group not equal defense, and return vote name actually, before we even do the map, I think we need a filter. Yeah. So go back. Votes.filter. Vote dot group. No, tool.group. Tool.group not equal to defense. Map vote voter name stringify votes dot mass over here also dot filter vote where vote dot tool dot group not equal to defense dot map voter name. Okay, that handles that. But what about is tie the same? Is tie the same? Top tie dot length. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's try this once again. Defend 2, attack 3, attack 2. Okay, let's see. Is voting the same? True. If is voting the same true, then this does not happen. Okay, that's the problem. Is voting the same true, true, false. Okay. So when it switched from 2 to 1, which also is when we revealed the tools, then voting was not the same. And then thereafter, it is the same, which is kind of great news. And because it's true, we never do our set state of top tie. And since we don't have top tie, we proceed to the next day. Okay. So is voting the same is the problem, but how do we fix it? Why do we have this voting the same though? We do all this for is voting the same. So if voting is not the same, which means the vote has changed. Vote has changed. Then we want to set state top tie. So like there was a split moment where is voting the same was false. So like why didn't set state happen then? Is voting the same false? Is tie the same was true. They kind of flip-flopped right there. Okay. Wait, no, that's after next day. We care about before next day. So right here, is voting the same true? Is voting the same true? Or is this voting the same false? Okay, is voting the same false right here. So that was when we first reviewed show vote tools. So that's false and false, which means our set state should happen, but it did not. So what other condition is failing? Total player votes greater than 0. Total player votes triple equals votable players dot length. Top tie dot length greater equal than 2. And most voted option dot count is greater than 0. So one of these things is incorrect. Let's see which one. Total player votes, votable players dot length, and top tie. And most voted option. I just can't put the count. Count. So if is voting the same, false, and is tie the same, false, and we will do these console logs. Okay, let's take a look at this. One defend 2, attack 2, and attack 3. So most voted option is 2 for now. We hit 0 now. Most voted option is 1. Total player vote is 2. Okay. So total player votes should be 3. Top tie is correct. Most voted option not count is 1. That's correct. Okay, found the problem. Total player votes. Total player votes plus total player votes plus equal player this should be what it used to be. Player dot votes dot length. Because this part we do not care about defense or not. Okay, pretty confident in this one. Let's give it a run. Oops, 2 and 3. Defend 2. Attack 3. Attack 2. Total player votes 3. Okay, this looks promising. Tiebreaker. Choose again between 2 and 3. Oh, darn it. It still proceeded though. So we made progress, but there's still something off. So top tie, votable, vote 1, count 1, 1, 1, 1, announce winner. Okay, so we just need to prevent going to the next day here. So something about this also needs to change. No game winner and not voting the same, and total player votes, votable players length, and votable players length greater than 0, and top tie dot length less than 2, or active players dot length equals incapacitated. Don't worry about that, I think. So probably something here. Voting the same. Is voting the same? Is voting the same? So I think this is gonna pass, and this is gonna pass. Total player votes, votable players length. That's also gonna pass, and votable players length is greater than 0 is gonna pass. Top tie dot length less than 2 should not pass, because top tie has 2. Let's double check. Top tie has 2 items. So why did this execute? Maybe it's not, and somewhere else it's happening. There is a countdown intro, but day countdown didn't hit 0. Also, if no game winner, day countdown equals 0. Yeah, that's not it. So this did happen, but why? So let's console log. I mean, this I'm pretty sure is false. Is voting the same? Console log that. Total player votes. Votable players dot length. Top tie. Let's just log the whole A object. This part. Active players dot length. Incapacitated players dot length. Prev incapacitated players dot length not equal to incapacitated. What is this? Let's see. Filter status, quarantine, active, stunned. Yes, seems not related. So let's just start with these logs and see what's up. That. Okay. Okay. Huh. So next day happened, even though none of these logs happened. So that means somewhere else is calling handle next day. It is this. Interesting. Day countdown equals 0. Oh, got it. Okay. Think somewhere here. Day countdown. Where's day countdown? Day countdown. Where? Oh no, wait. But we'll keep this here, and we don't need this log anymore. That was kind of distracting. So let's log day countdown here. Okay. Tiebreaker. Next day. But This stuff logged out. Top tie. It's 1. It's loading the same as false game.winner. Top tie was let's do it again. All right. So defense, attack. Oh no, we don't want defense. So attack. Defense. And what is happening right now? Oh my goodness. It's so broken. Let's just start over. Okay, so defend 2, attack. Why is there a tie? That doesn't make sense. So I think we need a clear state somewhere. Top tie. Top tie for each vote. So is there anywhere that does this? Okay, and they'll click start game, resets, handle next day also resets. If no game winner and day countdown equals 0, that also resets. So like, okay, but one hasn't even voted yet. Top tie is not working the way we want it to. Defend 2, attack 2, attack 3. What is going on? Handle next day. If game.winner and day countdown triple equals 0, then do this. Otherwise, if no game winner, vote countdown tie, clear interval. Why are we clearing it? Interval? We should not be clearing interval. Oh, okay, so that's the previous interval. Now we create a new interval. Okay, vote countdown, triple equals 3, then subtract 1 and handle, set timeout, quarantine flash, that's unrelated, show vote totals, which we are seeing is happening correctly. Vote countdown is greater than 0, then subtract 1. If vote countdown is 0, then day countdown gets reset. Vote countdown becomes null. Tie becomes empty array. If vote countdown equals 0. But handle next day should have just not happened. Right? It happened, and this stuff logged out. So let's compare what we see here. So top tie is misinformed. So I think that is it, because top tie should be 2. If top tie dot length greater or equal to 2, set state top tie. Okay, top tie for each vote. No, that's it. It's tie the same. So top tie, player votes attacking triple equals most voted option dot count, and player votes attacking top tie equals copy of top tie plus the current player's name and the player votes attacking, which is the count. Okay. So if I were to console log top tie here, what would happen? Wait, what? Okay. Iron Shield. Attack. Wait a second. Oh, okay. That makes sense. We don't know what the votes are yet. The tools, we don't know. So right now it should be 1. And then when we hit 0, it should become 2. Yes, it is 2. But we still enter next day. Why did we enter next day? How did we enter next day? Okay, it's time for debugger. So not that, but none of these logged out. I'm so confused. So, oh wait, it did log out. Okay, it's up here, but top tie at that moment was 1. Oh, okay. Update vote top tie. Count 2. So it happened before we found out about the tools. Okay. Top tie, so interesting problem. I guess I'm gonna want this. Is tie the same? No, is tie not the same? Move that here. Oops. Is voting the same and tie not the same? And player votes. So at that time, okay. It was just happening too soon. Turn shield you. Attack yourself. Attack 3. Okay. It looks like this is happening again. This is just happening like immediately. So that's before show vote tools happens. Huh. That's not good. Show vote tool has to happen before this happens. That is the bug. So we should not be handling next day right here if maybe we can adjust handle next day if vote countdown triple equals 3, then oh wait, okay, so handle next day is okay. We come here, we set the countdown for 8 seconds. So countdown hits 3, then we show the tools. If the countdown hits 0 and there's no top tie, tie length less than 2. Oh, we set state here. Because we assume, oh no, we're we are kind of okay. So if I pull out tie from state here, we'll get the most recent. But also, we should not update tie to empty array here. We should do it here. Yeah. So there's that, state and handle click start game. Okay, that's reasonable. Let's try this. One and 2 and 3. Okay, iron shield number 2, attack 2, attack 3. That's fine. There's a tie. And we're not proceeding to the next day. I think we got it. Cool. Okay, that was pretty tricky. So let's say I change my vote to 1 or not. What's going on here? Oh, okay. So there's still a tie, but what if I don't defend and I attack 2. Oh, okay, so something's happening. Okay, different bug. But the tie is working, it seems. But then the tag broke. So I think I added too much logic here. Probably don't need this. And I could probably delete this. What else? So we definitely want to keep that. And we don't need that. And then over here, oh, I might need to add to this. So we still need to set state vote count down to null. If vote count down triple equals 0, actually we could keep that as is. Tie.length was less than 2, voting target player to, okay. Oops, if you're gonna be 1, then move over here. And then 2, and 3. So 3 will attack 2, 2 will attack 2, 1 will attack 3. There's a tie between 2 and 3. Okay, so now if we change our vote to 2, why is it defensive? I don't know, that's weird. I can't change my vote. Oh, okay. Interesting. But you can change your vote. Okay. Very odd. Show vote tools. Huh. Vote count is 0. Tie.length. Okay. I think it's let's go back and take a look at our component state. We have not props, but I want to see state. Actually, it should be game container state. Yes. Okay, so choosing card quarantine flash random blah blah tie. Tie is 2 and 3 with a count of 1 and 1. Vote countdown is null. Right. So component did update is probably messing up. Component did update. Okay. What did we change about component did update? player.votes.length, which is now if player.votes with attacking votes is greater than most voted option, then most voted option becomes the count of the attacking votes. Player votes attacking, Okay. F is voting the same in JSON.stringify filter vote.toolback group, which is to say the same thing as that, really. Defense map, player vote tool group defense map. Is really simple. Okay. If player.votes player votes attacking triple equals player votes attacking greater than 0, top tie, add this player. That looks okay. But then over here, set state. Oh, I see. So if we do not set state where the tie gets removed and we cannot proceed with the game, and also the problem is if we do reset the tie immediately here, then we can't do our check on tie here. Oh, chicken or the egg problem. That's not good. Let's think about this. So maybe we shouldn't be handling next day if there's a tie. Yeah, we should not handle next day. Oh, but we have to handle next day if there's a tie because show vote tools is over here. Unless we move this logic out to somewhere else. But then we need this interval. Oh, darn. What do we do? This is pretty nasty. So what I'm gonna do is make some comment on what's going on, sleep, and tackle this in the morning. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So what's going on? Tie so we need show vote. Let's do all caps here. Show vote tools. And to know if there is a tie because of a defensive tool. This happens. Let's do it like this. This happens in the vote interval. We cannot reset tie to empty array because we need it to know if we should go to the next day. We should not immediately reset tie to empty array because we needed to know if we should go to the next day. So those are two conflicting conditions. I need to just re-engineer this whole thing. I mean, well, I mean, not the whole thing, but like this whole thing. Okay, this is a task for another day. I'm happy with what we did so far tonight. We solved flamethrower, hiding the burnt player, deleting a game if it's older than an hour of inactivity, and we're halfway through. If there's a tie, then don't attack anyone. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Thank you for watching, and if you found this enjoyable or helpful in any way, then please do subscribe, follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Have a good night.